guys want to talk to me or not? I came up here.
I already switched off.
Did you? Okay, that's okay. It's all right.
Hey, well, is that Zoe's biggest game of her
How many
career?
did she have? I don't know.
22.
It matches it. She had a 22 earlier this year, I think. Yep.
It was a little painful in the first half, but...
Oh, painful. First 2.5 quarters. Hey, did you ever get a hold of...
No, I didn't. Time I got around, I said it's ball game time.
Yeah.
Ingle.
Well, let me know what you've come up with.
Oh, I will. Ingle.
I may try to come up. I can't decide if I'm going to go to your guys' games tomorrow or the 3rd and 4th week. You guys are at 2 different places. I can't get to both.
That's fine.
Try to come up.
We'll be all right.
By the way, I was going to tell you, Mrs. Schatz, Erin Schatz, she is so pleased with the coaching so far this year. She's very impressed. So I just want to tell you that.
Hey, what is the kid's name? He's got the ball right now. Just shot it.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you to find the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want paschetti. I want paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton. Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey-gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
Okay, well, welcome to WellsCountyVoice.com. The Bluffton Tigers have taken the floor as Mike and I busily wrap up the Lady Tigers game. As Lady Tigers come away with a win. What was it, 34-25? Was that the final?
Let me turn back
Mike?
the page.
That's
34-25. You're right.
Coach Crowd did come up, but we'd already made the transition over the boys contest. And I don't know, Mike, any final comments from that girls game?
No, I'm just glad to see Zoe started to hit some shots. Maybe that'll get her going for the rest of the year. I mean, they only have 3 games left. So
he did say that tied her career high of 22. And girls got it going. It was pretty slow, sluggish first half. First half finished up 9-9. But girls got it going. Zoe in particular, 22 of the 34. I think there was one point in time that Zoe had 80% of the scoring.
Yeah.
She had, was it
22 or 34?
Yeah, at one point in time, I think she had 20 of the
26.
Yeah. So Woodlan back on the floor. We just saw this matchup last Saturday. Bluffton came away with a win.
If my memory right, he's starting a whole different lineup than he played Saturday too.
It should be in the book if you want to look back.
I know for sure the Williams kid didn't start because he played a lot of JV.
Excuse us as we're just kind of getting our bearings straight. It's tough when you got these back-to-back games to make this switch over.
24, 23, 12, and 1. Biggs is not starting tonight. Howard's starting in front of Biggs.
Bluffton comes in 8-3. They're coming off a loss to Jay County in the tournament.
It's kind of strange seeing 2 officials we just had for the girls' game down there.
Oh, is it going to be the same officials?
One different guy.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. Woodlan's 6-6. They fouled a Heritage on the 13th, 52-47. Bluffton won that game last week by 11, 62-51. Woodlan's wins have come at Belmont, Garrett, Blackhawk. It's not a bad Blackhawk team to beat, 74-69. At Fremont, Wayne Trace and Cherubusco in overtime. Losses at Jay County, 62-47. At Angola, 52-38. Fell to New Haven, 73-56. Lost to Adams Central in overtime, 59-53. Then in the Bluffton, 62-51. And then Heritage in the first game of the tournament, 52-47. Starting right about the same time, Southern Wells is at Adams Central, taking on South Adams, I believe. That's got to be kind of a strange matchup.
Yeah.
South Adams versus Southern Wells at Adams Central.
Be just like a sectional game, though, if you think about it that way.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
So, part of that's getting them ready for sectional, but yeah, it's kind of, especially some people are going north and the north people are coming south.
Right.
It just
Woodland girls are going to be at South Adams this evening. So the boys are here in Bluffton.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, about 6 hours from now,
they'll be over there.
The girls will be at South Adams. So I don't know, do you go back to Woodburn after this game, or you just kind of hang out in Wells County, Adams County? And
there's not much to do. I'll tell you what, just watching here a little bit, Scott Woodland's coming out pretty loose. The guys are having a good time out there.
just looking forward for the Tigers the rest of the way. Next week, they've got one game that'll be at Adams Central. And the week after that, they've got 3 games. Wabash here at the Tiger Den on Tuesday. Jay County here at the Tiger Den on Friday. And then they'll go to Oak Hill. I don't know when the last time we've played at Oak Hill, but it's got to be a long time. So be sure to check out this schedule on the Voice Sports Network to see where we'll be. And we say the girls played on Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday this week. Thursday, Saturday, then Thursday. Got to finish up their 3 games.
Just about 1 minute away before we get this game underway. First Bank of Bern starting lineups for the Bluffton Tigers. I don't even know what I'm thinking.
Come on, Scott. It's later in the day than it was.
Yeah, I should be wider awake now. Grant Pribble, Aaron Sturgeon, Philip Pearson, Colin Barker, and Dakota Cole will be the starters for Bluffton. For Woodlan, Austin Fancher, Cole Weiss, Aaron Cron, Andrew Cron, Aaron Hahn.
Yeah. I just put last names in. I'm not going to worry about
Blake
first names.
Williams. So let me give you those again for Woodland. Number 12, Austin Fancher. Number 23, Cole Weiss. Number 24, Aaron Cron. No, Andrew Cron. Holy smokes. Number 34, Aaron Hahn. And number 44, Blake Williams.
Now, sitting here, I don't think Williams is starting because he is not taking his jersey off. They done this to Lysing last Saturday. They put the wrong starting lineup in.
Well, that's what they had in the book down there.
I
That's
know,
all I can tell you.
He's the one that's doing the dancing over there.
No, I think that's Howard is the one doing the dancing.
It is. You're right. My fault. Howard and Williams. Yeah,
Williams is the one with the headband.
Yep, you're right.
Come on, Mike. I've had plenty of mistakes already this morning. Don't attribute more to me than what I earn on my own.
I'm picking on you about not being awake, and I'm not awake. I'm thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch.
I'm just thinking about how I can get lunch. You've got your own personal crew that runs you food up and down.
Maybe Haley's got to go to work at Pizza Hut. Maybe I'll send her to Pizza Hut and bring me something back.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. All right, let's turn up the crown, Mike.
Starting the 1 guard, 5'10" junior, number 12, Austin Fancher. And forward, 6'5" senior, number 23, Cole Weiss.
Fancher, Weiss.
6'3" senior, number 24, Andrew Cron.
Cron.
6'3" sophomore, number 34, Aaron Hahn.
Hahn.
And rounding out the local lineup at center, 6'5" senior, number 44, Blake Williams.
And Williams.
The Warriors are coached by Mr. David Randall.
Coach Randall on the sideline for the Woodland Warriors. He's done a great job since taking over this program. And the Bluffton Tigers.
The 1 guard, 6'2" senior, number 10, Grant Pribble.
And Grant Pribble for the Tigers.
Aaron Sturgeon.
Aaron Sturgeon.
And forward, 6'2" junior, number 34, Philip Pearson.
Philip Pearson gets the start this morning.
Senior, number 40, Colin Barker.
Colin Barker.
Rounding out the Tigers starting lineup at forward, 6'4" senior, number 52, Dakota Cole.
And Dakota Cole.
Mr. Kevin Lysing.
Like Coach Lysing is looking for win number 100 as a Bluffton head coach. He is at 99 right now.
Maybe he'll get it today.
Today's officials are Trent Beard, Ryan Gagline, and John Pfeiffer.
Okay. Game 2 this Saturday morning. Dakota Cole will be jumping against Cole Weiss.
If I remember right, Weiss had a pretty good game last time they played.
An opening tip handled by the Tigers. Grant Pribble had a huge game.
Weiss had 17, Grant had 24.
Pearson to Sturgeon, around to the left side to Pribble. Pribble into the paint, drives, a little bit short. Weiss with the rebound. Fancher controls. Looking for Williams. Pearson almost stepped in front of it and took it away. Three-pointer on the way by Cron. No good. Sturgeon. To Pribble. Rotate around. Pearson. Back out to Grant. Grant holds in front of the Woodland bench. 1 minute into the game, no score. Barker out to Cole. Grant directing some traffic. Sturgeon open from the elbow. No good. Williams with the rebound. And looks like Weiss got poked in the eye. As Weiss recovers from getting hit in the eye, Gehrig will replace him. And Fancher hands off to Hahn. Hahn for three, short. Long rebound into the hands of Pribble.
I just looked, there's an official standing over there waiting to come into the game. What if the icy road conditions held him up?
Sturgeon picks up his dribble, hands off to Barker to Pribble. Pearson into the paint, little floater, no good. Williams with the board.
Williams got all three boards.
Gehrig loses it off its foot. Pearson back the other direction, a 1-on-2, and just taken away by Hahn to Fancher. Fancher goes cross court. Hahn will launch a three. Got it. Mike, let me have you pick this up here for a second.
Okay, Grant Pribble for a three in the corner. Not it. 3-3. Woodlan coming down the floor. Steal by Grant Pribble. And a layup by Grant Pribble. Got a high screen for Woodlan. Trying to trap. Got a foul.
.444 to go in the first, 5-3.
Aaron Sturgeon picks up his first foul.
Kohlenbeck and Walborn check in. Cole and Pearson will sit down. Tigers get a little smaller.
Called a foul on Aaron, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Second foul on Aaron.
That's 2 quick ones.
Fancher throws it in to Hahn. .433 to go in the first. 5-3. Looking for Hahn. Hahn trapped on the baseline and traveled and turned it over.
2 turnovers for Woodlan, 1 for Bluffton so far.
Pribble, Barker, Cole. Walburn and Kuhlenbeck. Colin Barker on the run. Got it. And the foul. A hoop and a harm for Barker. And Colin will go to the line, try to convert the three-point play. Tigers up by 4, 7-3, 4-12 left in the first. Sinks the free throw, 8-3. Fancher will be met by Kuhlenbeck. Cron for 3. 8-6. Halfway through the first.
2 officials over there now.
Walborn stops, finds Pearson. Go down to the baseline to Dakota Cole. Williams on him and steps on the end line, turns it over.
That's Bluffton's second turnover. .337. Fancher fires a rocket to Hahn. Williams, Cron for 3 again, and a little bit long. Gehrig with the offensive board, goes back up top to Hahn. And Fancher will reset. Pribble on Hahn. Hahn baseline drive finds Williams in the paint. We're tied at 8. 3 minutes left in the first. Grant slicing to the basket, and is fouled, will shoot 2. Colin Barker, Marcus Morgan, Aaron Sturgeon at the score table. Aaron would be coming in with 2 fouls. Grant's first rims out. Mike, take over. Grant Pribble is taking a second shot. It's good. 9-8 Bluffton. Got for Bluffton on the floor. Mitchell Kuhlenbeck, Dakota Cole, Colin Barker, Marcus Morgan, Aaron Sturgeon. Bluffton runner, triangle Morgan to Kuhlenbeck, Kuhlenbeck to Sturgeon. Bluffton runner, triangle offense. Mitchell passes Dakota Cole to Aaron. Back out to Marcus. Colin. Grant Pribble's coming in for Bluffton. Mr. Ben Swartz coming in for Woodlan. You have Carter on the floor. It's Bluffton ball right now. Turnover by Bluffton. And a steal by Woodlan. Woodlan coming down the floor. That's Biggs. Biggs to Hahn. Hahn right inside to Biggs. Biggs turns around, misses. Gets his own rebound. Scramble for it. Bluffton comes up with it. Grant coming down the floor in a hurry. Steps around the guy, throws it up, gets it to go in. Grant Pribble. It's Grant Pribble's 8th point. Biggs at the top of the circle. Woodland comes around. Here he comes in. Got a foul on Mitchell Kuhlenbeck. Be Mitchell's first foul. Bluffton's 3rd team foul. Mr. Biggs is at the line for Woodland. First one is good. 11-9 Bluffton. Mr. Biggs has a second free throw coming. It's up and, whoa, an air ball. Be Bluffton ball. Grant Pribble bringing it down the floor. Pass it to Colin Barker. Colin Barker drives in for it and throws up a shot, misses it. Woodland comes down with the rebound. Francher dribbling the top of the key. Grant Pribble guarding him. Sets up, goes to Biggs. Biggs drives in. Francher's got the ball on the opposite side, up to Weiss. Back to Francher. Looks like Woodland's working for the last shot of the half, or quarter. Last shot of the quarter. Francher still dribbling top. Grant Pribble on him. Biggs loses it out to number 22. Woodland's going in a hurry. Last second shot of the quarter was taken by Swartz. It was an air ball.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com. Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Coming out the second quarter, it's Woodland ball. Biggs has the ball coming up against Mitchell Kuhlenbeck. You got, for Bluffton, you have Mitchell Kuhlenbeck, Aaron Sturgeon, Dakota Cole, Colin Barker, and Grant Pribble on the floor. For Woodland, you have Biggs, Frank Kerr, Swartz, and Weiss, and Gehrig. Gehrig just took the shot, missed. Grant Pribble with the rebound. And then Grant Pribble loses it. Be Woodland ball underneath their own basket. Weiss just throws it up there. Another rebound by Grant Pribble. A little sluggish there for a little bit, Scott.
All right.
Hi, Bill. Had a steal by Woodland. Frank Kerr and Biggs. Biggs with the ball. Francher to Biggs. Turnover on Biggs. Bluffton ball. Host of people coming in. Blake Williams comes in for Woodland. Takes out Mr. Weiss. Garrett Walburn, Marcus Morgan, and Philip Pearson come in. Give Aaron, Dakota, and Mitchell a break.
All right, for the Warriors, it's Biggs, Fancher, Williams, Schwartz, and Gehrig. Walborn somehow saved that to Philip Pearson, and Philip drops it through. 13-9 with 6:15 to go in the second. Biggs in front of the Tigers bench, picks up his dribble. Almost taken away by Walborn. Schwartz's shot is short. Barker with the rebound. Collin will cross the timeline, gives it up to Pearson. Pearson out on the wing. Marcus Morgan. Pearson gives it up to Pribble. 5:48 to go in the second. 13-9 Tigers. Walborn to Pearson. Pearson. Williams on Walborn. Garrett goes outside to Pearson. And a steal by Schwartz to Williams, who's doubled. And Biggs will pull it back out and reset. 5:09 to go in the second. Fancher over to Biggs. Timeout Warriors. We'll be back.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
What we got for timeouts here, Mike?
There's only been one taken today so far, and that's by Woodland. 30-second timeout.
13-9, 4:50 to go in the second. Fancher will inbound.
Bunch of substitutions come in during that timeout, too.
Andrew Cron back in for Woodland. Cron, Hahn, Fancher, Gehrig, and Williams for the Warriors. Long three, wow. Hahn pulls Woodland within one.
That's his second three of the game.
4:10 to go in the second. Fribble gives it up at the free throw line. They'll rotate around the Kohlenbeck. Barker to Sturgeon. Grant just inside the arc, short. And off Fancher, it'll stay White basketball. Sturgeon.
That's a sweet out of bounds play.
3-point margin for Bluffton. 15-12, 3:26 to go. Nice pass down to Williams. I see they made the ref substitution.
Yeah, at the quarter.
Fribble finds baseline, goes up top. Kohlenbeck at the free throw line. Get it. No. Hahn with the board. Woodlan with a chance to take the lead, down by 1, 15-14. Looks like Weiss getting set to check back in. Hahn, nice feed to Williams on the block, but can't drop it through. It'll be Bluffton basketball. Weiss in for Gehrig. Tigers holding on to a 1-point lead, 15-14. Barker drives right. Sturgeon wide open for three. Got it. Aaron Sturgeon for three. Tigers up by 4. Fancher up top. Hahn, who's dropped a couple of threes here in the first half. Cron hands off to Fancher. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. And that pass to Garrett Walborn. Unfortunately, Garrett is not yet checked in. 18-14, 1:45 to go in the second. Nice drive by Grant. Wave it off. Floor. He's fouled on the floor. That's too bad. Hahn with the foul. Biggs will replace him. For the Tigers, Pribble, Kohlenbeck, Cole, Barker, and Walborn. Barker for three. High arching shots, no good. Battle for the rebound. Blue basketball. $1:30 left in the half. Oh, Biggs just saves it from going into the backcourt. Fancher, nice feed to Cron. Offensive board by Williams and a Tiger foul. Williams has done a pretty nice job down on the block.
Colin Barker.
Fourth Bluffton foul here in the first half. Williams to the line. He'll get one more.
One more.
Sturgeon back in. 1:06 left in the half. Misses both. And Grant loses it. Cron. Barker with the board.
Woodlan's got 5 steals this quarter, or half.
See, here's the set, Mike, where they put both guys at the elbow. .28 seconds left in the second. Let's see if Bluffton can close the half out here. Up by 4. Priboy 20. Oh, blows by the defense. It gets fouled on the way to the rim. They'll shoot 2 with 17 seconds on the clock.
Out of bounds.
Oh, out of bounds.
He wasn't shooting.
I think Coach thought he was shooting. Parker to Priboy at 15. They'll double Grant. Oh, he traveled.
He also is on the 10-second line.
And Woodland basketball with 5 seconds left. 18-14.
Oh, should have made him pick it up earlier.
That should run out the clock at the end of the first half. Your Subway scoreboard, Tigers 18, Woodland 14. Take a few minutes off as Mike crunches some stats, and we'll be back.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back to Wells County Voice.com. Scott Menser, Mike Moriarty on the call. And Mike, I think that's the fastest halftime stat calculation I've ever seen you do.
There wasn't much to do.
What do you got?
All right, for Woodland, 14 points for the half. We have Mr. Biggs with 1 point. Cron with 3 points. Williams with 4 points, and leading the Woodland Warriors, 6 points, is Mr. Hahn. Both of them are in three-pointers for a total of 14 for the half. I had Woodland with 3 turnovers, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals. For Bluffton, I have 18 points for the half. I have Colin Barker with 3 points. Philip Pearson, 2 points. Aaron Sturgeon, 5 points. And leading the Tigers with Grant Pribble with 8 points, all in the first quarter. Then I had them for 5 turnovers, 10 rebounds, and only 1 steal that half. Free throw wise, Bluffton's 2 of 3, and Woodlan was 1 of 4. So they're not much to talk about. It's kind of sluggish game like the girls' game started out. They're starting to get a little bit of a flow, so hopefully after halftime they come out and turn things up a little bit more.
Hey, just a little technical reminder for those listening in. How all these sites work together is we get embedded code from YouTube and we put it on the Voice Sports Network, and there is a little bit of human error that can occur at times. If you find that you're pulling up the wrong game off the Voice Sports Network, we will get that fixed as soon as we get told by someone. But you could always go to the YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you go directly to the YouTube channel, 99 times out of 100 you're going to get the right feed. So that's no excuse for us not having the right code, but just a quick little tip that if for some reason you're on Voice Sports Network and you click on the link and you're getting a different feed, go to our YouTube channel, and everything should be copacetic then on the YouTube channel. Now that does require our broadcasters to connect to the right link at game time. So there's a few things that have to happen just right. And
everything's got to line up perfectly.
And obviously this weekend we've had a few hiccups, and we apologize for that.
Sorry, Bill. I'll say it. Sorry, Bill. Hope South Carolina's treating you good.
There's nobody more frustrated than me when those things happen.
Well, I'm frustrated because then I got to start doing book and color commentary.
I know. And just thank goodness that you're here, Mike, because sometimes I'm alone, and when those things happen,
that's when you throw Dalton in there.
There's no safety valve for us.
You get Dalton over here to do it.
So we apologize for that. What else can I say?
Nothing. I'd blame it for in the morning, but it's afternoon.
Yeah, it's not even morning anymore. Oh, the girls did win their game. Speaking of the morning, girls did win their game at Heritage. I think they won by 9.
Yep,
34-25, yep. I think it was the final.
You're right.
It was 9-9 at half. So
Zoe had a big game, 22
Zoe had
points.
22. So see if the Tigers can make it 2 for 2 here on this Saturday morning, afternoon basketball.
Middle of the day, whatever you.
And I hope everybody drove safe today. It was pretty icy conditions out here, so.
Well, it was pretty bad when we had 2 officials that were running late.
Yeah, we had a couple officials running late. Well, I bet it's not icy in South Carolina.
Probably
I'm just
not.
guessing. Everything is probably fine in the state of South Carolina. Woodlan has come out on the court. We're going to take another timeout, thank a few more sponsors. Thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniels.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you to find the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
We serve
and we care.
Med-Surg and ICU at Adams Memorial Hospital. Always here so you stay healthy in every way. We monitor
and we prevent.
Worthman Fitness at Adams Memorial Hospital. Our goal is for you to be healthy in every way.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back. We head to second quarter or second half basketball.
I'm going to jinx myself, Scott. We've only had, we haven't had any jump balls this game so far. Now we'll probably have 25 of them.
All right. Tigers up by 4 with the basketball. And Adam Sturgeon drives to the basket and is fouled. Williams picks up the foul, his second. Aaron drops the free throw through. And 2 of 2 for Aaron. 6-point edge for the Tigers. On the floor for Woodlan, Fancher, Weiss, Cron, Hahn, and Williams. I think that's their starting 5.
Yep. Grant just got away with a foul.
It sure did. They drop it down low to Williams.
Williams is having a good game. That's his 6th point.
And he's had a couple other opportunities down the block that he didn't convert. Dakota traveled. And again, part of that is Williams.
Yep.
(2016) Bluffton coming down to the 7-minute mark here in the third.
There's Grant's foul.
Grant's first. Hahn throws it in the backcourt. Fancher will bring it back for the Warriors.
He dribbled to pick that up. Well, miscommunication there for the Woodland Warriors.
Pearson drops it down to Colin Barker. Barker, a little floater in the paint, no good. Hahn to Cron. Sturgeon on Fancher, over to Cron. Fancher back to Williams again, and Williams pulls Woodlan within 2. Williams now with 8. Grant, oh, can't get it to go. It's going to be Woodlan basketball off of Barker. (2018) Woodlan with a chance to tie or take the lead. And a Bluffton foul on Cron.
Colin Barker.
And Andrew Cron will head to the line. And short on the first free throw attempt. Cullen back in for Pearson. Cron 1 for 2. It's a 1-point ball game. 2019. Dribble off the glass, no. Weiss with the rebound. They get it into Williams. Williams back out to Cron. And off the glass for 3. I don't think he planned it, but he'll take it.
After he shot it and it went in, he kind of
yeah,
just
yep, exactly.
So I guess I just made that.
22-20. Is this Woodlan's first lead?
Yes. Kind of like last night, Woodlan's come out a little bit more intensity than Bluffton did.
.430 here in the third. Bluffton down by 2. Barker stripped away by Hahn. Fancher to Cron. Sturgeon right there, gets it back, but stepped on the end line. Bluffton basketball. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Coach Randall working the ref on the sideline. Sturgeon to Barker. Pribble, top of the key, 3:40. Grant tries to reverse the layup on the baseline by Hahn. Good defensive work. And stepped on the sideline. It's kind of an awkward series of events. 3:15 left. Okay, Biggs and Gehrig have checked in for Woodlan, along with Schwartz. Bluffton down by 2. Tigers have got, what, 2 points in this quarter, Mike?
2 points. Both on free throws by Aaron Sturgeon. That's Hahn's third foul.
Three minutes to go in the third. Grant will go to the line. Does fatigue at all start to factor in?
I would think so. No.
You got that late game last night at Jay County.
You know they didn't come home and go straight to bed either. So you're looking at midnight, and I know Lysing had them here before the girls' game started, so they had to be here by 9:30, 9:45.
Grant trying to pull him within one.
Got it.
Does. Biggs picks up the loose ball in the paint, short with it. Tigers with a chance to retake the lead at 2:44. Oh, Grant, good idea trying to feed Mitchell Kuhlenbeck. Didn't quite get it to him. Grant spin move. Got it. Nice. Timeout, Bluffton. We'll be back.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training. Others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want paschetti. I want paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
23-22, Bluffton Tigers on top by one. 2:28 left in the third. On the floor for Bluffton, Kuhlenbeck, Walborn, Barker, Pearson, and Pribble. Back down to Williams, and a takeaway by Pribble. Grant blows by Williams, and
no shot.
Boy, how many times has Grant gotten to the rim, put it through, only to be
on the floor
foul? It's at least the third time.
That is a big foul, though. That's Williams' third.
Barker from the elbow. Nice. Barker for two. Two minutes. Weiss slash into the rim and a Dakota Cole foul. His first. Bluffton with 3 fouls. Woodlan with 4. Weiss at the line. Rattles it down. This one rims out. Mitchell Kuhlenbeck. Nice. All right. A few other guys starting to drop jump shots. Good to see. That's going to be another on Dakota. Hahn for Schwartz. Biggs down inbound. 1:35 left in the third. And another Tiger foul. Hahn will shoot 2.
Aaron Sturgeon or Grant Pribble? Aaron Sturgeon.
That's his third.
Number 22, Aaron Sturgeon at the line for Woodlan. Number 34, Eric Hahn.
(27-24). Second coming for Hahn. And Woodlan gets it back. Bluffton basketball up by 3. Pulling back at a minute. .45 seconds left to go in the quarter. Hahn back and Pribble down. And dropped it through. It's a 1-point game.
Big difference from last Saturday.
Kohlenbeck at 20. Pribble at 14. 10. And Grant drains it at 5. And at the end of the third, your Subway scoreboard reads Tigers 29, Woodlan 26. We're back in 60.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
3-point edge for the Tigers, 29-26. Scott Mincer, Mike Moriarty on the call. Dalton Craig on the camera for us.
Part-timer.
Yeah, we only get the luxury of having Dalton when he wants to. He is the best around, though.
Oh, you're going to make his head really big now, Scott.
Of course, he owes that all to me. Biggs handles. For Woodlan, it's Biggs, Gehrig, Weiss, Hahn, and Krahn. Hahn for 3. Didn't get this one. Offensive board by Gehrig. And Woodlan will reset.
Oh, I don't think he knew how wide open he was.
Weiss for 3. No. 7 minutes. 7 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I don't think Gehrig knew how wide open he was when he turned around.
I think he was so shocked. Turn around by Kuhlenbeck. Got it.
There's your timeout. Full stop.
The Big Philly cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com. 31-26, Tigers up by 5, 6:39 left to go in the ball game. And Mike, I don't know if you heard it, but you heard Coach Lysing was yelling, "Find Mitchell, find Mitchell, find Mitchell." Yeah. And they found him, and he dropped it. (31-26). Fancher to Hahn. Hahn at the free throw line. Short with it. Pribble with the rebound. And we'll get a Woodlan foul. It's going to be the 5th foul on Woodlan. Both teams with 5 fouls. Gehrig with 2, and Williams getting set to come back in. Five-point Tiger edge. Pribble in front of the Tiger bench at 6. Back outside, wide open for Kuhlenbeck. Oh, Dakota Cole had the offensive board. It was stripped, and now Bluffton commits a foul. Don't get a more wide open look than that.
That's Dakota's 3rd.
I'll see if Woodlan goes back to Williams. Hahn to the rim is fouled. Seventh foul. Puts Woodlan in the bonus. Hahn can pull him within 1 possession. (31-28). Boy, this has been a battle from the start. We just have not been able to get any separation tonight. Fancher on Sturgeon. From the elbow. Hahn with the rebound. Woodlan back the other direction, down by 3. Timeout, Warriors.
30 seconds, Scott.
Thank you.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust. 5:05 left to go in the game, 31-28. Grant with 13 leads Bluffton. Hahn with 11 leads Woodlan. Austin Fancher with the basketball. Garrick DeCron. Fancher with a foot inside the top circle. And a charge. It'll go against Cron.
That's his first for the evening.
Woodland foul number 6. And Biggs will replace him. Looking for Grant down along the block.
Should be 1-on-1.
Number 12, Austin Fancher. At the line for the Tigers, Grant Preble.
Okay. Time for some free throws. No.
Williams.
And nice block from behind. Williams was ready for an easy putback.
He called a foul.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an awful foul.
That's Grant's third.
Two-point game. Williams can make it 1. Barker with the board. It's a 2-point game. Halfway through the fourth, 4 minutes. Pribble. Got it. Boy, big basket. 33-29, Grant with a clutch shot. Biggs to Fancher. Hahn trying to post up. Trying to get it to Williams. Hahn for 3. Wow. The lead is 1, 33-32. Hahn's got 14. And Bluffton turns it over at 3 minutes. Fancher drifts to the right side, goes cross court. Gehrig looking for Williams. Will go back outside the Biggs. They find Williams, but Dakota Cole gets his hand on it. And Bluffton will cross the timeline up by 1, 33-32.
Little help.
The traveling call will turn it over to the Warriors at 2:16. Well, Hahn, I think he thought about that three for a second. And Grant's going to pick up another one.
That'll be his fourth.
Hahn with a chance to give Woodlan the lead. Ninth foul on Bluffton. Rims out. Weiss back in. Williams sits down. Hahn with his second. We're tied at 33. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Foul number 8. Boy, we got to make free throws, Mike.
Yes, sir. Mitchell at the line. 1-on-1.
And Dakota Cole gets the board. So a chance for the Tigers to reset here. Game tied at 33. Hands off to Sturgeon. 1:40 left to go in the ball game. All knotted up. 33 all. And Gehrig will foul Sturgeon.
Should be shooting 2.
Both teams with 9 team fouls. So we'll be shooting double bonus the rest of the way. Aaron gives the Tigers the lead back, 34-33. $1:33 left to go in the ball game. And 2 big free throws by Aaron Sturgeon. Timeout Bluffton.
Full timeout, Scott.
Thank you.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
35-33, 1:33 left. Tigers holding on to a 2-point edge. They have led the bulk of this ball game. I think Woodland's only been on top one time. It's been tied a few times. Just a 2-point ball game. Fancher goes the Crine. Williams in front of the Woodland bench. Cross court to Hahn. Hahn's had a nice game.
He's stuck now.
And 3-second call. We'll turn it over to Bluffton. So nice defensive work by Bluffton. 1:10 left, 35-33. Both teams with 9 fouls. So everyone will be shooting double bonus from here on out. And Grant will hold it inside the top circle. Force Hahn to come up and pressure him. Under a minute to go. Pribble to Kuhlenbeck. Sturgeon. If you want to send someone a line, Aaron's been shooting well from the line. Fancher gets his hands on it. Pribble drives. Timeout, Woodlan.
It's got to be a full.
At First Bank of
Where
Bern,
was he
you
go?
can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
.36 seconds left to go in the ball game. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Woodlan basketball. Bluffton up by 2, 35-33. Grant playing with 4 fouls. Fancher is going to be met by Kohlenbeck as he crosses midcourt. Oh, wide open for 3. No. And Pribble comes away with a 2-on-1 break. Grant lays it in. Bluffton up by 4. Quickly back the other direction. Fancher, 17 seconds for 3. No. Williams gets fouled. Stops the clock at 12.5.
Colin Barker.
4-point lead, 12.5 seconds left. Williams steps to the line, shooting 2. Woodlan now in double bonus.
Now, do you miss this, Scott, or do you make this?
No, I think you make it.
Make it and foul?
Make it and foul. You got plenty of 3-pointers on the floor. Or
called timeout. It's got to be a 30.
Well, one of the things that let's just keep it here because one of the important points right now is Bluffton's got the possession arrow.
Right.
And that could loom large here. 37-34. It's a one-possession ball game. 9 seconds left on the clock. And boy, that could have been disastrous down there.
Hats off to Grant for calling the timeout when he went to the floor.
Yeah, pretty headsy. They're going to have to inbound on the Woodlan baseline. Barker's going to inbound on the floor. Barker.
Also, Colin cannot move. He has to stay in that spot, so that'll make it a little bit harder.
They get it to Dakota Cole, and important free throws coming up.
I've seen that Dakota hasn't shot all night.
Now,
that's Hahn's 4th foul.
I mean, of course, if you make 2, you're going to get a Woodlan timeout. We will take a break here.
It's a 30. No. It's a full.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-63.
Dakota Cole will get 2. Got it.
That's
a big one. That is Dakota's first point in the ball game. Can help him out just a little bit more with this one, and drops 2. Those are some clutch free throws right there. 8 seconds left.
Don't do nothing.
3-pointer on its way. Got it.
24.
Woodlan three-point basket is good by Andrew Cron. Timeout Woodlan.
Timeout Woodlan.
Now we got inbounds it.
We'll be back.
You know where they're located. Across the street from
Woodlan's
Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
29-27, 2.8 seconds to go. So you got to get the ball in. You're going to expect a quick foul.
Colin can run baseline this time, so that'll help out a little bit.
On the floor, Barker, Cole, Pribble, Kohlenbeck, and Sturgeon. They'll get it to Sturgeon. Clock is down to 1.9 seconds. Two ices it.
We need at least one for the Hail Mary shot.
And gets the one. One more. And it's over. Makes them both. Big free throws down the stretch. And that's the ball game. Bluffton has taken care of Woodlan in back-to-back weeks. 41-37 is your final here. And Mike, for the 4th time in the last 12 hours, will crunch some stats, and we'll be right back.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniels.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is what you're looking for, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain.
It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com. Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want Paschetti. I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton. Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Welcome back. Couple wins this morning, Mike.
Yep.
How about that?
Some big wins today. Bluffton boys 41-37. All right, for some stats for the Woodlan Warriors, I had Mr. Biggs with 1 point, Mr. Weiss with 1 point, Mr. Cron with 10 points, Mr. Williams 10 points, and leading the Woodlan Warriors with Mr. Hahn for 15 points. Let's talk to Coach and we'll go on. Hold on there. There we go.
Am I up? Doesn't sound like I'm up, Scott.
All right.
You are now.
I am now. Yeah, that's
All
correct.
right, there we go.
I heard my wife bailed you out again.
Yeah, again.
You know what? If it wasn't for the South Carolina connection there.
You would think with all the kids Bill's got now, he wouldn't have time to watch.
No, I tell you what. I think I've told you guys this story a couple times, and I know I told it that night. But the 4 overtime game, the phone rang when I was in the locker room just as I walked off the floor. He went, Dad, I can't take this pressure. I can't take this. So it's okay.
I can't take the pressure of seeing your wife coming up.
Yeah, that's okay.
Tell me there's a problem.
You know, you knew she wasn't coming up to say great job, Scott, big hug. That wasn't happening. It was like, oh, my gosh, what happened now? No, I understand. But at least we got on the air, so hopefully South Carolina had a good day.
I bet it wasn't icy in South Carolina.
No, I think the other day Holly said it was 73 and beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
I think we had -2 and something. That's right. Those things happen.
How's it feel to come back after you probably got in about 11 last night or something? And
you know what? And I told him, I said I was going to get madder today than I ever was. Yeah, you know, and there's so many things we were so proud of in our program, and the record is way down the list. But life is so short, and the three of us understand that. I mean, it just seems like the other day I was a good-looking Afro guy in 1979, disco chains, Jamel Okafor, Afro working there. And we all can remember that, like in some ways like it was yesterday. It seems like the other day I just took my first varsity job in 1986. And I just told them, I said, look, it's a varsity game. It's a varsity game. There are people here rooting for you. I mean, someday you'll have a job, go to work, get out of bed. Right now my son is in South Carolina taking care of twins, and they do things you don't like sometimes. They spit up, they poop, they pee, they have tantrums, blah, 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 blah. This is a game where you have a chance to compete against another school, and I'm not saying I think the consolation bracket is a good idea. I was the only coach to vote against it because I said, look, it's a tournament. So if you can't win the tournament, in pool play, I get it. But this isn't pool play. It's a tournament. But that's fine. What really made it hard this year, Scott, as we talked about ad nauseum, is that we have an odd number of teams.
Right.
So since we have an odd number of teams, we drew the short straw. So Woodlan had 3 days to digest that they didn't play well against Heritage. They got beat, blah, 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 blah. And so they could get ready. We had 12 hours, and that's harder. But, we had our juice and milk and donuts, and I thought our focus was good. Didn't say our execution was that good, but I'll still contend that's a pretty good offensive team that scored 37 points and had 14 at halftime. Not that I thought our defense was outstanding, but they have some shot makers. So overall, and the last thing that I wanted to emphasize there is that winning is hard to do. You talk to a lot of teams that just hope they go 500. And so when you win a varsity game, that's a big deal. And those kids need to – we're trying to get better. I get all that. And we'll get tested here soon enough. But this was a game I was hoping we could play well. And I think we led – did they lead?
They led once.
Yeah, I thought they got ahead one.
22-20 or something like right around there.
Right, and then we went right back up like 3 or 4.
Hey, Coach, before I forget, congratulations. This is your win number 100 as a Bluffton coach.
Hey, you know what? It's interesting because a couple of people have asked me different questions during the year along those lines, and I used to always know. Because, I'd fill out my resume, I'd think about where I was going to coach, worry about my future, all that kind of stuff. I don't even know. And so people say things that to me. I did know when I got 300 because they kept telling me. It was 298, 299, that kind of stuff. But, it's just been a great experience, and I don't want to dovetail into that. But this has been such a great 16-year experience the years I've been here. And I've just enjoyed every single bit of it. Everything has pitfalls, and we all understand it. But it's been a blessing for myself and my family, and it's just a great accomplishment for the kids that we have had. You walk in our locker room, and I don't know, Mort, if you've been in there this year or not, we have pictures of almost every player that's played when they played and where they're at now. Like Bill's in there with a family picture with the 5 of them. It's a family thing, and I hope they always feel that way. I think it's very special. A lot of programs don't have that, and we do.
But a couple of moments tonight, Mitchell Kohlenbeck, I thought, hit some big baskets at some key times. I mean, obviously Grant had another nice night in terms of performance. Dakota Cole didn't score anything, but stepped up, knocked down a couple of big free throws down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Aaron hit some big free throws down the stretch for you. So, there was little moments where guys stepped up and got you some big buckets.
Yep, there's no doubt about that. I mean, I feel like that we're a diversified team. I know a lot of people say, Grant's got to score for us or Aaron's got to score for us, but I really think we have guys that can score. All that being said, I just think that one thing about basketball is that it's not how many assists, rebounds, or points somebody gets. It's people can say, well, Grant got 30. Well, Grant doesn't get 30 if nobody screens for him. Grant doesn't get 30 if they don't space the floor. If Grant drives it and there's 4 people in there, guess what? Grant ain't getting 30. And so, Grant creates some matchup problems for him, and a lot of guys score because of Grant. I think we talked about that last week when we played Woodlan the first time. Grant scored 24, 25 and got another 26 for the other guys. Tonight, we didn't do that as well. If you noticed their defensive scheme, and I'm sure you did, last time they're a trapping, go-after-you team, and tonight they just played man. They just played regular man, and they were more effective with that. Last time they gambled, and I think Grant hurt them. So tonight they were more specific in what they did. They played the Williams kid who did a nice job. They went a little bigger, and that created some problems for us in the post. And it was nice not to have Grant in foul trouble until the end, of course. Grant has always got – and I said something about how many he got. And, of course, Mark and Chandler over there going, he doesn't have any, but he will soon enough. And he did. And he probably had fouled out with 2 minutes to go, but it didn't happen.
How tough is it to come back this morning? I mean, just physically.
I think unless you're playing in a championship game, I remember, of course, I've been around here, as Mort knows too, and Scott, to some extent you. I remember the old ACAC championships that we played in the Coliseum. And, we used to play that game at 12.
Yep.
And we'd go out for breakfast. I think we were in it so many times I lost track. And that's nice because some teams remember like every year they're in it. And that doesn't mean those years aren't special. It just means we've been blessed to be able to do that. And that morning game is different. But it was for a championship.
Right.
So, it wasn't too hard. If I won Powerball and somebody woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I might be a little groggy, but I'd be paying attention. I won what? I didn't even know we bought a ticket. So under these circumstances, yes, it's a consolation. And I kept telling them, guys, I refuse to use that word. I mean, everybody else was. This is a varsity game. So since it's a varsity game, it counts as much as anybody else. And so I just wanted them to continue to focus on that. And I felt like we did. But, yeah, it is because we don't play at 11:30 in the morning ever. And so I'm at Richards this morning. People look at me and go, what do you got a suit on for? I'm going, well, okay. And they know I'm coaching. It's not like they come up, hey, Coach, good luck today.
Yeah.
They're going, what do you got a suit on for? Well, we're playing. I said, really?
Usually in this morning you're just practicing.
Absolutely. And there would have been some validity in that. But I kept telling them, look, the ultimate practice. I mean, we always view the sectional as the ultimate. I just think that's so goal-oriented, and that's the way I like to coach anyway. So if we could lose 22 games and still win the sectional, I'd be happy. But it'd be a long season, and we better have 22 really good opponents if we lost 22 games. But I viewed today as we're playing a sectional opponent. We could play Woodlan on this floor for the sectional championship.
Right.
I was kidding with Dave Randall. I said, Dave, look, I think they just did the sectional draw this morning. We drew you, and you're going to play us again for the third time. And he said, as long as we get the bye, that's okay. And I went, okay. But, to play a team twice in 1 year on their floor is hard. 3 times. But I'm glad we're playing here and not at Woodland. That'd be okay.
Well, I tell you what, I'm proud of the program today because both teams came off some pretty tough losses last night at Jay County.
Absolutely.
And you come out here in the morning, right? An icy cold morning, and both teams post W's. So, hey, there's something to be said for that.
Absolutely, and I think that's the expectation level that we do that. And I think our kids do that. And I say that's fine. I said I just don't want them to feel undervalued. And what I tell them by that is, again, we'll dovetail back into how I started this conversation. The fact that you're trying to tell them, well, you won, it's no big deal, you should have won. That's not fair. I mean, it's not fair at all. I love the line that Nick Saban used, that they asked him, well, what about this championship? How's it feel compared to the rest of them? And he said, well, this one's really cool because it's the one I just did. I mean, I already did the other 3. I already did the other 4. And so you focus on this team because, yeah, it's old news for Nick Saban. It's not old news for Grant Pribble.
Right.
Aaron Sturgeon. We talked about that. And, again, I'll probably go right into what you're going to ask me next about next year or next week. I said, but, if we beat AC, at AC, we'll be undefeated in the conference next Friday, and then we'll play Jay County and Heritage here. So we have 2 home games, and we can run the table in the conference. Now, we have to beat Adams Central first, and, of course, they have bigger fish to Friday night. But that's exciting for us. I mean, we haven't won a championship around here in 2 years, and that's been a while. And, we've already lost 1. We're excited about maybe winning the third one. We'll see how next week goes.
Well, speaking of that, the championship, I think, is AC and Jay County.
Right.
Are you going to be at that game? Talk about that matchup a little bit.
Well, that's an interesting game to play tonight because it doesn't really affect how we play them. Adams Central plays 2-3 zone. We play Jay County. I've seen them multiple times because I thought if we were going to win the tournament, we had to, obviously, knowing the draw, we had to beat Jay County. But they're the championship team. I mean, everybody knows that. They're the team you have to beat if you're going to win it. And so tonight, I will, obviously be aware of the game and be very in tune with it. But there's not a lot of correlation there, Scott, between the way we're going to play them. We just can't play 2-3 zone. They put Vorel in the middle, and, that's what they're going to try to do to defend them. And Jay County, for a while had some trouble because I think AC was tied last week in the third quarter, but then they got a little hot. And once they get ahead, if you're in that zone, Jay County will get very patient. And that's hard. So then AC went trap, and that's not what they do very well. And then Jay County ended up busting up and winning, I think, by about 15 or 20. It'll be an interesting game. I wish Coach McClure all the luck in the world. He's a great guy. And Jay County has an excellent program. I'm sure it'll be a great game.
All right, Mike?
I'm good.
All right,
You're
Coach.
always good.
I know.
You're always good.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it as always.
Hey, no problem.
Mike, let's wrap things up here. We'll finish up your stats.
All right, for Bluffton.
Thanks,
I
Coach.
had Dakota Cole with 2 points, Colin Barker 5 points, Philip Pearson 2 points, Mitchell Kohlenbeck 2 points, Aaron Sturgeon 11 points, and leading the Bluffton Tigers 17 points tonight for a total of 41 for the bowl game.
Player of the game.
I'm going with Aaron Sturgeon. Aaron Sturgeon come in. He hit 6 for 6 from the line tonight. Got us going there in the second quarter when Grant wasn't scoring. You know, we didn't score much in the second quarter. We had 7 total points in the second quarter, but he gave us the lead to keep the lead up 18-14 at halftime. So.
All right, there you go. Your New Holland Tri-County Player of the Game on WellsCountyVoice.com. Aaron Sturgeon. 2 for 2 this morning, Mike.
Yeah.
It's a much better feeling today than the drive home last night. Girls win by 9. Boys win by 4. And at 1:25,
we can go eat lunch.
We can go eat lunch. Heck, we can go eat breakfast. Hey, Mike, thanks for everything these last couple of days. Appreciate it. That's going to do it for us. Have a great rest of the weekend.